Most investors out there, right, when they actually sell just to take profit, that could be one of the worst mistakes that we have done in the entire investing journey. Why? Because hey guys, welcome back to Let's Invest.
I'm Max here.
I'm Alex.
So Alex, what are we going to share this week?
Now after last episode, some people actually came to me and asked, hey Alex, I actually want to invest, right? But there are some fear in me. I'm scared. And what are the things that I should take note, I should actually keep in mind so that I don't do or I should do so that I won't make any common losses, right? So today I actually compiled 3 common mistakes that a lot of beginner investors out there that actually make. If you're able to actually avoid all these 3 common mistakes, let me share with you, you're able to actually cut off many unnecessary losses in your actually investing journey. So first mistake, Max, what do you think?
First mistake, I think this is a very common mistake for everyone. So I give you an example. So let's say you are in a shopping mall. You see everyone queuing towards one direction. Normally you would think, hey, what are they queuing? So they'll go into and see. Will you go and queue?
Sometimes
lah. This is just like in stock market when there's a certain hot sector coming out, hot stock. So everyone will go into the stock because it's hot, everyone is going. So it's a herd mentality.
So you invest based on hearsay lah, other people's recommendation.
Exactly.
Do you have some example, your life experience?
Oh, definitely. Very long time ago. Okay, actually not that long. Okay, when I just started investing. Okay, my broker actually recommend me to invest in warrants. Bear in mind, I do not have any prior investment experience, nor that I know any knowledge about stocks back then. Which warrant is quite risky because it's very volatile in terms of pricing. And also, it will expire and then you go into nothing.
Worthless.
So what he recommend me is to buy warrants and trade warrants because of US election going on back then. So what I did is just follow. He say buy, and then I buy. He say sell, then I sell. Yes, I really invest like that. I do make some money, some profit, and then I lose more.
So initially you have some sort of a beginner luck.
Of course, I'm a very lucky person.
Okay, so how much you actually lose at the end of the day?
Can I don't mention it?
Okay, seems like quite painful.
Yes, very painful.
Now, the second common mistake that a lot of investors out there they make is they do not understand the difference between price and value of the business. Now, what do I mean? I'll give you an example, right? This is actually a business, right? This particular envelope is a business. And this business is a great, wonderful business. The revenue has been growing, the profit has been growing, giving a lot of dividends. And what's best is this company, right, just recently announced there's a new project coming in. So it means what? This company has certain growth. And this company's share price right now is selling 5 ringgit. Now, will you actually want to buy this company from me for 5 ringgit? Bro, do you want to pay me 5 ringgit? I'll sell you this particular company.
Sure, you lend me the envelope for
why do you want to see this envelope?
I see the value first.
Oh, okay. Smart question. Now, how about you? Will you actually want to actually buy this envelope from me for 5 ringgit? Now, for those who actually want to buy, let me share with you. You have nothing inside. So it's an empty envelope. And you just lose 5 ringgit. Now another example is this. How much is this? 20 ringgit, right? And this particular business is again a wonderful, great business. Revenue has been growing, profit has been growing, and has been giving dividend. And what's best is this. The company also announced new project coming in, and based on this information, the value of this company right now is actually 20 ringgit per share, and currently the share price right now is 10 ringgit. How many of you would love to actually buy this 20 ringgit from me by just paying me 10 ringgit? Just comment below. Will you actually want to pay me 10 ringgit to buy this 20 ringgit from me?
I check to you behind the scene later.
You wait lah, sorry lah. This is mine. So value is 20 ringgit because the business actually worth 20 ringgit right now. Why? Because the company has been generating good profits, right? Good dividends, all these things. So they have certain value, 20 ringgit. And you use this value of 20 ringgit compared to the share price that's listed in the share market, which is about 10 ringgit. You do a comparison. Since the share price is currently 10 ringgit, you are paying 10 ringgit and you get 20 ringgit, right? You actually make money, am I right? Because it is currently undervalued. Of course, if you take this 20 ringgit of value compared to the share price, and the share price right now is listed 50 ringgit, will you actually want to pay me 50 ringgit to get a 20 ringgit value?
Unless they are coming out from Tanjong Rambutan.
Otherwise you are...
yes, it sounds funny, but it happens on the stock market day to day.
Every day. Why? Yes. Because a lot of people actually pay like 10 ringgit, 20 ringgit, but without knowing what's the value they're actually getting. Now, if you're actually paying 50 ringgit to buy certain stocks, but the value of this company is just worth 20 ringgit, right? It means you are losing money. So that is the reason why most investors out there, in fact 95% of investors out there that they invest in the stock market, they lose money. Max, do you want to share what's the third common mistake that most investors actually makes out there?
Definitely. This mistake, I think, is quite common among new investors,
Yeah.
okay? Because they are fearful. But before I share this mistake, of course, if you enjoy the content so far, don't forget to like and share to your friends. If you have any questions or anything you would like us to share in the next episode, be sure to comment below. So back to the third mistake. So this third mistake is actually coming from our human emotion, which we fear of losing out the profit.
Oh.
Yes,
That one.
You
Okay.
sound like you experienced it.
Oh, yeah.
So what happens to a friend of mine? He bought Hatalega at 1 ringgit something and it sell at 3 something a few years back then. So just look at the stock price now. You can check the price. I think it's 6 something now. Of course, he missed out also dividend and lots of stuff. So Alex, based on your reaction just now, I think something
wow,
interesting happened.
You just remind me, man, and you just like step on my heart. I made this mistake in 2012 and I invested in one of the companies which we actually discussed in the previous episode, right? Do you remember this particular company called Pardini? So what happened is this, in 2012 I actually bought Pardini share. Okay, one share is 88 cents. And from 2012 until today, if I did not count wrongly, accumulatively the dividend that I collected is about 74 cents. So technically, because I actually invest 88 cents and I get back dividend of 74 cents, so technically my cost of investment is about 14 cents per share, am I right? And today, Pardini share price is trading about 3 ringgit plus. Now, from 14 cents to 3 ringgit, hey, my return is more than 10 times return.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, hey bro, clap lah. 10 times
But what price you sold?
Yeah, that's a very painful question. I sold it at 2013 when the price was $1.40. Bro.
Never mind, sorry.
Yes, I got a dividend for the first year in 2013. I sold at $1.40. Yes, I do make some profit. I make 20% gain. But because of the 20% gain, I miss out more than 10 times return. In fact, I think close to 14 or 15 times return. That is
Heartbreaking.
Yeah. Then I think back, right? What is my reason I sell back then, right? I couldn't find a reason, you know. The business is still doing well, the revenue has been growing, the profit has been growing, the dividend has been constantly increasing, in fact, staying constant.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with the business. So the only reason why I actually sell back then is actually to take profit because of a 20% gain.
Really lah, really. But okay, it's a very common mistake that investors make.
Most investors out there, right, when they actually sell to just to take profit, that could be one of the worst mistakes that you have done in your entire investing journey.
Yep.
Why? Because when the business is doing good, right, don't sell them. Let it compound, let it grow, collect the dividend, and let the share price grow. Selling just to take profit is one of the worst decisions in my investing journey, and I hope that you actually don't make the same mistake as mine because it's extremely painful. So if you actually learn something, or at least 1 or 2 things from our video today, or maybe learn something from our experience, do again give us a like, share with your friends if you feel that this video will be very beneficial to other people, and also maybe comment, okay, some of the mistakes that you have learned, some of the learning experience that you have done, right? Share with us, okay, so that the entire community can also learn from you as well.
Yep.
Okay, for those who actually haven't invested before, be brave and start to take some action. I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.
Goodbye.